This Good Morning Northwest morning spread is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on, to address the news of the day with the Tuesday morning sprints.
All right, Mark is in telling us about a windy day ahead.
Emily Bloom is live at Painted Hills as local golf courses and driving ranges are opening.
But let's get right to Sydney Charles with the latest details on that deadly shooting in Tennessee, Sydney.
That's right, newly released surveillance video shows the moments leading up to the deadly school shooting in Nashville yesterday. Police confirmed that 28-year-old Audrey Hale pulled up to a side entrance, shooting through and shattering the glass doors to get in. Hale was armed with 2 assault-type weapons and a pistol. Once inside, authorities say Hale shot and killed 6 people, including 3 children. Authorities say they strongly believe Hale identified as a transgender male using he/him pronouns on social media and was a former student at the private Christian school where the shooting happened. Police say Hale prepared for yesterday's attack with detailed maps and left behind writings that will be a part of the investigation. The mayor of Nashville saying that he expects body cam footage of the incident to be released today. The Nashville police chief is live with details in the investigation coming up next on Good Morning America.
Well, 20 local organizations called for Spokane Police Chief Craig Meidl to resign at last night's city council meeting. Spokane Community Against Racism, Greater Spokane Progress, and others signed that letter accusing Chief Meidl of giving a group of business and commercial property owners preferential treatment. The group points to an ombudsman report published December 12th and a newspaper article accusing the chief of unethically giving members of the Spokane Business and Commercial Property Owners Council direction and resources to advance their agendas and giving the group more power than the average person living in Spokane. To read what else the organization said and how Chief Meidl responded, you can head to KXLY.com.
A man died in a motorcycle crash in Hayden yesterday afternoon. He's identified as 36-year-old Wesley Coffey of Post Falls. The sheriff's office said he died at the scene. The cause of the crash is under investigation.
At least 39 people have died in a migrant facility in a Mexican border town. It happened at a facility in Ciudad Juarez, just across the border from El Paso, Texas. All of the dead were migrants. 29 others were injured. The facility houses men from Central and South America.
All right, good morning, everybody. As we take a look at our satellite and radar and our First Alert Weather, and that First Alert Weather app would show you some of the areas where we're going to see the winds and some scattered showers. But right now, all those showers to the south of us, it looks like the Palouse is going to be very active over the next couple of days. Our highs today are going to be into the mid-50s, 54 in Spokane, 53 into Coeur d'Alene, and then it gets a little warmer as you get into the Tri-Cities at 56. Over the next 12 hours, variable clouds, breezy, gusty winds, and again, 54 the high.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he'll delay plans to overhaul the country's judiciary system amid widespread strikes and protests. He says the vote will be delayed until after the Passover recess in April to, quote, give time for a real chance for a real debate. The Biden administration has urged compromise in the judicial reform.
President Biden's student loan debt relief program faces a new threat from Senate Republicans. 40 senators introduced a resolution on Monday to both overturn the plan and to end the pandemic-related pause on federal student loan payments. The program is currently blocked until the Supreme Court issues its ruling this summer.
Historic tornado outbreak devastated entire communities in Mississippi, and now the region is bracing for more storms this week. Forecasters are warning of severe thunderstorms possible in the south on Thursday.
And today is day 1 for Painted Hills Driving Range. They are open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. They have lights that go into the evening. Now, not only that, they do have a full-service restaurant on property as well called Craft and Gather, an awesome patio, great atmosphere, and they'll have live music as well. A lot to offer out here for the upcoming season for those of you who are ready to brush up on your golf skills.
A home in northeast Spokane that's been in decline for decades has been deemed a chronic nuisance property by the city. Trash stockpiled, wood had been rotting, and we learned there was rodents. The city of Spokane has been in communications with the property owner since 2016, laying out all the issues with this home that need to be resolved. Nearly 7 years later, not much has changed. As a result, the city declared this a chronic nuisance property and has forced a sale of it, which is now slated for demolition, much to the relief of nearby neighbors.
Mickey Mouse will soon be handing out pink slips. Disney CEO Bob Iger says his company will start the first round of layoffs this week. There are 3 expected rounds, which will ultimately impact about 7,000 employees. That's about 3% of Disney's 220,000 workers around the globe. All right, a windy day ahead of us, but temps looking pretty good. We'll check in with Mark Peterson one more time after this.